Good morning. It's market day. So I am sitting here right now. I have all of my stuff in the building, but we have to catch a shuttle bus to go back to the school. So I'm sitting here. I forgot that it doesn't start until 8 o'clock. So I've got about 15 minutes. I mean, I could probably walk back to the school from the high school because all of their schools are kind of in the same vicinity. But it's okay. I'll just wait until 8 o'clock. I only got about 15 minutes. So I am waiting here and I'm going to catch the shuttle and we'll go back to the school and set up. I am in a different area than what I was in last year. So I don't know if I'm going to like this. I'm in a gym on an end, which is okay, but I'm kind of like back in no man's land. So I don't know. Like we'll see. We'll see how I do. So I don't know if people will walk all the way back there to see my stuff. But we'll see. Hopefully it goes good. And now I'm just waiting for the shuttle bus to come. And that's about it. And then I don't know how much footage I'm going to get of the actual market because I will tell you this. Alright, so I'm in the gym and I'm like set up right behind, or I'm set up on an end, but there's people behind me. And I don't know if I want to, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if I want to record. So we'll see. I know I'm going to record. I'll show you when I'm finished. I'm kind of going to do a different setup this year, so we'll see how that goes too. I have an 8-foot table, so that's always hard, putting everything on one 8-foot table. So, but I got everything in there. I just need to wait for the shuttle to come and get me, and we'll go, and set up. So, okay. See you guys later. There's somebody running behind through my window. I could see it. All right, bye. Hi, and so this is the day after my market. I ended up doing okay, but I guess I'll just go over the transactions with you, and there's not too many. I think I had 16 transactions. So, I mean, it wasn't too bad. But still, I'll go over the numbers and we'll see what we got going on. So, I sold an axolotl for $15. Those are one of my best sellers. I only sold one. Well, actually, I sold two. That one was a smaller one, and then you'll see later on I did sell the bigger one. And how funny is this? The axolotl was my first sale and my last sale. Okay, so anyway, I sold an axolotl for $15, the smaller one. I sold one of the loaf bears from the Cozy Buckeye. She has like a little chubby bear pattern. I sold one of those along with one of my turtles for $30. They were $15 each. I sold my cinnamon roll turtle from Happy Turtle Crochet, I think the name of that designer is. I sold that for $28. I sold an apple with little legs. I sold a chicken and egg for $12. I sold a gingerbread for $30, a gingerbread man. I sold a mallard duck for $15. I sold a ballerina for $30. Ballerina doll. That's one of my patterns. I sold a loaf cat for $15, which it's really weird because usually the axolotls, the loaf cats, and turtles are like one of my biggest sellers, and I didn't sell that many of them. So I think that was the only loaf cat that I sold for $15. I sold a little chubby duck for $15. And I sold a cow in overalls for $25. And I sold a standing cow for $22. I sold one of the Oak and Marlowe, her, I think they're called the Fable Collection. I sold for $20. I sold one of my Grinches for $25. I sold the Happy Turtle crochet. I sold one of her zombie turtles with like the shell looked like a brain. I actually sold that for $28. And I sold a bigger axolotl for $25. So, let me get you the numbers. So I'm back with the numbers. So this market cost, the booth fee was $50. So I take that out. So in card, I made $95 before fees. I'll go over that afterwards. So in card, I had $95 worth of card payments. I had $225 worth of cash payments, which was good, and $30 in Venmo. So altogether, my profits minus the $50 booth fee minus the square fees was $296.93. So it wasn't bad. That was what I thought I was going to make at this market. When I got there, my spot was not, I was in one of the small gyms, and I knew it wasn't going to be good. You know what I mean? Like how you kind of know it's not going to be a good spot. So, I mean, which is fine. You know, I don't want to down this market because I did it last year too. And I probably made about the same as last year, you know, same amount. So, I mean, it wasn't bad. So, that's about it for this video. I have another market coming up in December, and I really don't have to prep because I basically have the stuff that I usually take. I basically have enough for this next market. I only have another 8-foot table, you know what I mean, spot. So it's not like I can take a whole bunch with me. But anyway, I probably will make another Grinch. It was kind of funny because I only sold like a couple holiday themed things. So, and I had made from Fennec Toys, I made these little tiny, like they're not tiny, but, like smaller, like a little reindeer, a gingerbread man, a Santa, and 2 snowmen. And I didn't sell any of them. I didn't sell any of my penguins, which was kind of odd because usually I sell penguins. They didn't sell. Maybe they just weren't in the right spots. I don't know. But like I said, the foot traffic was not good. You know what I mean? Like, it was just not, there wasn't a lot of people back in the area where I was at. So if you want me to explain a little more, when you come in either side, I was kind of put back in the back of the school. So if you came in through the front doors, they had the big gym up there with the stage and everything. And there was a hallway down the one end too, and that was probably where majority of the people were. Or like if they were shopping, they were probably up in that area. If you came in through the side door where I was actually at, but you had to go down the hallway, and we were the last gym. So it was like the small gyms were like split up into 2 in the school. So I was in the furthest gym, small gym. It just wasn't, the foot traffic just wasn't good. And I mean, I get it, the economy and everything too right now. I mean, I get it. So, like I said, it wasn't bad. I almost made $300. That's not bad. You know, that's just something that, you know, you kind of have to, you give and you take when you do these markets, these craft shows. So, anyway, and I don't know how many crocheters were there. There's multiple, you know, crochet is becoming popular, and it doesn't really matter because everybody has their own style. So, and you know, sometimes you try to make different things, like, you know what I mean, than other people, but we have a lot of the same things too. So, anyway, it wasn't bad. I have another market coming up the first Saturday in December. And then I'm done for my market season. I'm going to be starting a new job, so we'll see how that goes. Anyway, but that's about it. I'm working on some custom orders right now for Christmas for people that my mom works with. So I have to make two dolls, and one girl ordered, she wants, and I mean, I guess I could show you, I might save it for another video. You can kind of see them right there. One girl ordered 3 weighted plushies, and it's been kind of a challenge because I'm like, okay, I can put the weighted beads in them. I'll save that for the next video. So next video will be what I'm working on and the weighted plushies that I'm working on, because I got one done. And I'll tell you about it when I make that video. So anyway, this video's over. I will see you guys next week. Have a good day, and I hope to see you guys next week. If you like me, subscribe. If not, you don't have to. Have a good day.